Okay, well, it looks like I'm live on YouTube. Let me go check.
Sweet.
I'm too low on my kilobytes, but it's coming through another channel. All right. Twitch. Twitch is loading. Twitch. Twitch is loading. Twitch. Twitch is loading. Twitch. Okay.
I sure hope we don't get interrupted by family. That's the only thing that I worry about.
Okay, you're live now too. All right. I'm trying to turn off sound. Okay, I got sound off on that one. And I'm also.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are.
All right, everybody, we're live again, and I'm gonna get back over here to Restream, try to find my chat, see if. Where is my chat? Okay, chat is loading. Yeah, there's a 10-15 second delay. But you can hear me, no delay, right?
Right.
Okay, we're good to go.
I can hear you good.
And I'm just trying to find the chat, which for some reason. I want to type in the YouTube chat.
Oh boy.
All right, we're live tonight. We got Bryce Moore on the line. Hey, Bryce.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. We're here to discuss your new site. I should have centered your picture over here instead of having to look down there.
You're fine.
Discuss your new website, and we're going to cover some topics tonight. And we're just chilling like a villain.
Yeah,
so
hanging out.
You want to start? We're not going to get into it right away, but we're going to cover financial topics. We're going to cover 3 topics tonight. And I don't know whether you want to look at your website first. We just put that up a couple days ago.
Well, we can look at it and just see what we got on there and kind of go over what the 3 topics are, or the topics in general.
Yeah.
A quick synopsis.
Yeah. And I'm moving you. For some reason, it's cutting off the bottom of your pitch. Oh, it's my screen here. Let me get rid of my taskbar. I got your taskbar. Where's the hide? Okay. Now the taskbar should be going away. A little bit more of your picture. Oh, nice. Okay. Now I got cropped out again. Skype did me a favor and readjusted your image.
It's okay, man.
I'm making you as big as I can here. All right, we're in the picture again, and you're pretty much centered up. And I see my chat module for Restream. You just go there. I'm trying to get the chat loaded again over here. For Restream, this is going out to 4 different sites: Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and which is Twitch, Periscope. What's the other one? Maybe bring it back up. I'm getting back over here. Okay, Twitch, Facebook.
Facebook.
So once you get started into your topic here, so let's so view docs chat. Okay, now I got so far nobody's got nothing in the chat, so I'm gonna type in the restream. Everyone. So we're good. We're not live on Facebook. So I'll have to investigate that. Today I just added Facebook. So I don't know what's going on there. Which is fine. We don't even need to be on Facebook.
I have faith you will. So
yeah.
So first, I'll go over one of the topics. First, one topic
Well,
that we're going to go over
Let me get your logo up here, man.
Okay.
All right, now we got your logo on screen. And
intense. I like it. No, it's one that I'm most. I like the most, I guess you should say, is the China time machine. People don't really like the name and don't understand what I mean when I say it off the top of my head, but China created a time machine back in February, March time frame in the stock market, and you could have jumped in back then on certain stocks, and you still can jump in on certain stocks. Some stocks have already bounced back, some stocks haven't. I'm in certain ones that haven't bounced back yet. There's still stocks out there that are currently down that have not bounced back yet, that are just waiting to bounce back. So I call that a time machine. So like they invented it. They actually brought us back all the way from 2020, March 23rd lows.
So you're saying the lows, the prices were the same as in 2000?
No, the lows were lower. The lows were lower than 2000.
Okay, so they were below 2000 prices in March.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
with you.
Oh yeah. This is, we've never seen the likes of this stuff. This is Great Depression stuff. This has brought us back. We just witnessed a comeback from like the Great Depression, like something from 1933. That's the type of records that we're breaking from this time machine. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I call it a time machine. Anyway, so my thing is, if you have money, if you have cash laying around, you think it's just laying around, okay, I would put my money in gold. Well, it's making $50 a week right now, but it's going to stop going up. What I'm saying is, you put your money in that market right now, you could make in 3 to 5 months, projected January at the latest, 21.
Well, are you saying that if that goes back to an all-time high?
Oh, we're already close. I think the Dow's the only thing, the only indice
points-ish.
Only indice, yes, that is, and it's the only indice right now that hasn't hit an all-time high lately. They hit them every day, it seems like right now. So that's what I'm saying. The time machine, it brought us through every era of every collapse we've ever seen. It brought us through every era you've ever seen, the oil bust, anything that you've ever seen, anything that your dad have ever seen. I mean, it brought us back all the way to the Great Depression times.
Yeah.
Neither one of us have ever seen that. They're acting like this is a war. We're gonna have to. This costs so much money. We're gonna have to pay for this for some years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
this is why. But anyway, so he got that money, getting that China time machine. They invented one. That's what I'm saying. That China time machine is real, and it's still available. Real, and it's still
Keep going there. I was just checking. I'm just checking we're still live on at least one of them. And yeah, we are. Okay, we're all good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anything else about the China time machine? I kind of get what you're saying and where the opportunity's at right now.
No, the thing is, there's never been this type of opportunity before.
And we're not even I forgot to tell you ahead of time, there's some things we don't discuss about why we're in a time machine and where it came from. You know, Trump's calling it, but
Okay.
yeah, I think I mentioned it the other night.
Sorry.
No. That's fine. We can discuss China all day long, just not why we're in the time machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm trying to think if I have any further questions on the China time machine. So, do you think we're going to get back up to the 29,500 on the Dow?
I think next week you might see that.
Next week?
Yeah. I honestly think it's going to happen next week or the week after. It's inevitable. It's within the next 7 days, 7 to 14 days. And then that's going to take us into our next topic, the FANG stock, setting up for next month.
So what did Apple's in deep doo-doo right now with Google over Fortnite and Epic Games. And I'm not on Apple's side. I don't use Apple products. But I'm not against them. But, having to have 30% cut of everybody's profit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not everybody's happy about that.
Is that what they said?
No, it's not what they said. I think Epic Games filed a lawsuit in Fortnite against Apple.
They did yesterday. Or at least they stated they did yesterday on Twitter.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yes, yesterday on Twitter they did. So, yeah, and it's over. And listen to this. If you want to hear that or not, I honestly believe it's over the V-Bucks issue. Fortnite's tired of paying excuse me, sorry.
Beep, I'll bleep that out later.
Fortnite's tired of paying Apple for the V-Bucks. They shouldn't have to pay. I mean, well, I don't know the contract laid out, but you know how much V-Bucks are to play that game?
No,
they're expensive.
I don't play
for like 2,000, it's like $20. So if you want 10,000, it's like $100, and just multiply it from there. Okay. So the other day, Tyson came to me and said, Hey, Dad, guess what? Fortnite's cheap now for some reason. Everything's on sale. And I was like, I wonder why. I was just thinking to myself, I didn't know yet. But then I thought, well, Apple took them off the Play Store. You know why? Because they're not paying Apple for that. They're not paying Apple no more. For that. They stopped paying them. Well, you know what? Apple took them off the store, and guess what? They filed a lawsuit. So whose fault is it really?
So is Google. So everybody's playing on a phone.
So whose fault is it really?
Well, Epic got tired of paying it. I'm on Epic's side.
They're on a contract with Apple.
Yeah. I understand that.
And they made $1 billion. I forget how many billions last year. They were like I forget.
All right, so they've got hacks where they can go hack and reinstall Fortnite. Go around the store. So that's going to be a pain in the rear for a lot of parents.
Hmm.
Because it's tied to daddy's credit card a lot of the time. And man, you better hide your credit cards. Every other day I hear stories of kids getting a hold of the credit card and spending 20 grand. So,
Yeah, and
we'll keep
that
going on.
can happen.
Okay, back to FANG stocks. I didn't mean to get you
Yeah, the thing start setting the tone.
sidetracked. How are they going to set the tone?
Well, they already are. Well, Apple
First off, what's it stand for?
is not
Facebook, Apple, something, Google. What?
Facebook, Apple. Um, I'm so sorry, I can't name them all off the top of my head. I'm not that good of a stock guy, but
Netflix,
Netflix,
Apple,
Google,
Android. Okay, Facebook,
Amazon, and
Apple,
Amazon.
Okay.
Some more
Facebook,
probably.
Apple,
Heck, for all.
Amazon, Netflix. That makes more sense than Google, because Google
They're the
is Android.
they're the megas. They're the mega heavies.
Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. So,
Boom.
all right.
Okay.
So setting the tone for next month, and
Right. They did, obviously, because just yesterday and today they're talking about more companies are going to be coming out and splitting stocks. And guess what? It's supposed to make us money. Well, I'm thinking, how is that? Yeah, it's supposed to make us money in the future. Like, because when they split all these stocks, yeah, it's going to make all these shareholders some money. To me, I feel like, and then it's going to cut their share price down by whatever they split it with. Apple, for instance, they're splitting their stock on the 24th. They're splitting it by 1.25.
Yeah. Well, what's it going to do to the stock market? How is it going to set the tone?
Well, just look at how much Apple makes the Dow Jones Industrial raise up every day with Boeing, and how much whenever the Dow is actually red, how much those stocks actually affect it.
All right.
Apple is the highest affecting stock on the Dow.
All right. Well, I didn't know that. I guess I should have said that to everybody. I don't own stocks.
Well, they're currently right now about to, if not currently trying to reach 2 trillion market cap. Come on.
Yep. That's big.
Wow.
And I don't even know what any of those stocks are doing, but I know they're all big and they're all going nuts.
Jeff. But yeah. So.
All right. So.
That being said,
what about
Facebook?
August 20. Well, let's cover all of them. Facebook. You got anything to say about them?
That's what I'm saying. I think you're going to see. It's not out yet, and what I do know is these big time stocks are setting the tone. Right now, Tesla, which has not transferred to the S&P 500 yet, but is going to be transferring. Okay, they're splitting their stock as well. They're splitting 1 in 5. So imagine what they're doing right now to the Dow or the NASDAQ.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to transfer to the S&P, and guess what? They're going to cut that down 1,500. They're going to cut that down to 300 and put it in the S&P and let it gain back up to 1,500. They hope it's going to do that real quick.
I don't know. So are you getting strategies out of this?
Seems like it. That's what I do, play strategies out of it.
I mean, don't give up too much of your personal information on, like what you do or anything or your strategies. But all right, so you got nothing to say on Facebook? I personally think they're going to go down.
No, I personally think that they're going to keep excelling. It's like their stock price since earnings report this last earnings report for all big tech like Facebook, and Amazon and all the big guys, they reported better than reported earnings.
Well, you mentioned
So that
Amazon, so let's just move on into them. Anything else you want to say about Amazon?
I wish that I could own some of their stock. I mean, it's just well too far away from me. But I have a feeling they might be one that could be splitting. I don't know though; they're just too big. But they are huge. They might split. And then when all these splits take place, guess what's going to happen? They're all going to be cut down to a smaller size and a smaller notch. And guess what? They say it'll produce major growth for us, but I think it's going to take longer.
Well, I don't get what you mean. Take longer for the stock prices to go back up.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be a gradual 8 to 10 year run rather than right now before they start splitting them. It could be 1,500 points in one day,
Right.
or it could go down 500 points in one day, or up 500 points in one day, or you might get a 3% run in the S&P in one day, trying to take away from us. Right now, we're still in that time machine.
Okay. So the only two out of this that I use is Amazon and Google. Let's move on to the next.
I wish,
Go
yeah, I
ahead.
wish I could own some Amazon, man. 3,000 a share is just too much. You can't get in there no more.
Yeah.
You just can't. You just can't. And if you do, you're waiting for it to get cut down, because it's going to get cut down. It's going to get split.
All right.
Like Tesla's doing. It's 1,500 a share, and it's splitting by 5.
Okay.
So imagine having Amazon getting split by 10.
All right. All right. So Netflix, you got anything?
I have a feeling,
Lost you for a second.
just because I said Netflix, I have a feeling they're going to stay right where they're at for a few years, in the $400 to $500 range. I think, basically because of the super bump from the pandemic. They got a super bump. And when I say they got a super bump, they did. Boy, it was like boom. And everybody has a Netflix account now, or one that's not active. So, and then Google, I probably would not own Google stock. I don't like the company.
And I'm that way about Apple. However, okay, let me ask you why you don't like Google. They're not perfect for sure. Why don't you like them? You don't like the products. You don't like the way they act. What is it?
I don't like how they're blatantly trying to steal data right now. That's the truth. If you don't know, now you know. Well, they're not trying to steal it. They're trying to buy it.
They already got most of it.
I know, but they want the rest of it, or they're going to buy it. And that's okay. Everybody owns data these days. Data's worth a lot of money. I get it. But I just probably wouldn't own Google ever, just for my own personal reasons.
This is probably a good time. Let's see if I can get my mouse, turn it back on and off. This is a good time to bring up, I'm going to hide your thumbnail here. Got your logo back on screen, and let's go to display capture. This is a good time to bring up the meeting the feds had with all these people. Get back over to my channel. Well, wrong one. Okay. Yay, we're still live streaming. That's good. All right, so 2 weeks ago,
campaign. Now, thank goodness it wasn't enough, and in spite of their efforts to help Clinton, President
this is a
Trump
video.
won.
I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. Well, let's drag. So this is what we were just talking about there, right?
And the data.
Yeah. So I watched pretty much most of this. I live streamed it, and wow, what to say about this? You can see it in the live chat what I did. I thought I pretty much said who I thought was telling the truth.
Well,
this guy right here, Tim Cook, is the only one that came off out of all four of them. You know, Jeff Bezos, you got Facebook, Zuckerberg, and whatever the guy, the CEO of Google. They all came off as lying through their teeth. But Tim Cook with Apple is the only one that came off, to me, as telling the truth.
yeah,
You know,
don't
like,
fool you.
everybody knows we're making profit. Everybody knows that.
He's big business. Don't let him fool you.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to point out that, we, yeah.
No, he actually controls a lot more than we know. He's one of those people that is very persuasive in the United States. He has a lot of touch.
On the facts.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
You also
this
provide
guy,
service-
all these, Jeff Bezos was there. What is the Google CEO? I want to say, I'm not even going to try to guess. So,
He's right here. Let me get back to him. Okay. My mouse is being weird.
you have Jeff Bezos right there, and then you have the Google CEO.
There he is, right there. Sundar Pichai.
Yeah, Pichai. That's what I was going to say. I mean, I thought it was that, but I didn't want to. Pichai. So, and then you have one more that was there. Who else? Was it just three of them?
No, Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg.
Oh, Zuckerberg. He's always there, though. He's used to it. So, like, that's why I don't think he's going anywhere. Facebook's not going anywhere. Did you see that they're wanting to build up 160 million voters on their vote hub? I'm not signing up on it.
Vote Hub. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, if you have Facebook, you'll get a link. You'll get a bump to sign up.
I hope Andrea and Melody don't watch this. We don't have to say who they are because I got to go off screen. At any rate, so they had all four of those CEOs, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google, antitrust hearings. I will have to say, and I don't want to get into politics at all, Democrats had a lot better questions than Republicans. All the Republicans in this Senate or hearing were complaining about privacy issues and wasn't about privacy at all. I mean, and privacy
Whatever.
and blocking. It was about antitrust, right?
It is totally about privacy of data.
Not this meeting. It was about antitrust.
Well,
it was
yeah,
about
this is
antitrust, which is different than a privacy issue.
Right. This is like, we know how much you know. You know?
Granted, all these guys violate your privacy in various different means, but this was more about, it was supposed to be about like Jeff Bezos, Amazon, diapers.com. He went in there and slaughtered them and issued his own brand, right?
Right. You can tell he's been excelling in every area. But I'll tell you right now, when Walmart wants to, Walmart's going to slap the heck out of Amazon.
You know,
And I
you
mean,
say that. Let's talk about that for just a minute, because
no, if you don't own any Walmart stock, I don't own it either, but I will soon own it, and I'm with you. If you want to own it, it's a good time to buy right now. Right now, I think it's floating around $130 a share.
I think that's a good topic, because I don't really like Amazon, but I use it, right? I get paid from them for affiliate links, and at least they're always in the top 3 of Google search. You know, they pay whatever they do. That's what that antitrust hearing was about. Google, Amazon, you know, they got the search cornered, man. Walmart is going to have to claw its way in there, probably with lots of dollars, do some dirty stuff like Bezos did. Because Bezos was on, like, I don't know where his record was, but it's like, we can lose $200 million a month until we take out diapers.com. And that's pretty,
million?
yeah, that's what they were willing to lose per month.
Holy cow.
Just to win the market. And man, I don't know if you remember a month or 2 ago, I was shopping for some of these stupid doggy, you know, for the dogs, because one of our dogs is getting really old and she can't really hold it anymore. But that's also a major complaint about Amazon. They got so many promoted products and third-party vendors in there.
Yep.
That it gets messed up. All the search results are messed up on stuff like that.
You know why we're going back to Walmart?
Why?
Because we can go local, and Walmart's going to start stocking local people's stuff.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's a scary thought, isn't it?
Well, you like Walmart a lot better than I do.
Hey, no, I like buying American.
Well, I like buying American too, but Walmart ain't exactly all American.
Just like I told my ex-wife. I said, quit buying stuff every time on Amazon. Why don't you buy something on Walmart?
Yeah. Only one reason I buy from Walmart.com as opposed to Amazon, and that's if it's cheaper. But for delivery and everything else, Amazon is superior.
Well, guess what? Walmart's going to be right there, and I tell you what.
Like I told you, I started this off with I don't really like Amazon.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like these politics at all, but we're going to leave politics to the side.
And I was doing a plug on I think the price is actually going to jump up on it. I honestly do. I think it's going to go from the 130s into the 200, 300s. I think it's going to be one of those stocks that actually goes into the thousands next year. I really do. Walmart's going to step up. Think about it. Jeff Bezos is trying to do, Peel Pack and get that thing successful. Walmart already has pharmacy. Guess what? They just got to start shipping it. So, I mean, Walmart has everything, especially in the U.S., dude. They got the pharmacy locked down. I would say. So I think share price is coming up.
Checking our Twitch.
So I think share price is coming up.
Yeah, we're still streaming here live. Good to go. All right, I like that. Live on Twitch still. And I should have a recording on my drive too. And we're almost up to 40 minutes so far. We started a couple minutes late. Seems like everybody starts late. This is why, you know, all the stuff you went through 20 or 30 minutes early. All right. Before we go any further, let me look at your thumb again and get the other one off the screen. You got anything else you want to say about Tesla?
Man, I still think it's a buy right now. I think here in the next few weeks you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it go up before they split it on August 30th. I didn't even get to say that earlier. Fang stock setting the tone. You got Apple splitting on the 24th. You got Tesla splitting on the 30th. these big time stocks, these are going to be hits to the market. Like pow, that day. Guess what? They're not that. The market's not going to have that same rise that it did that day. Like usually, look at the Dow Jones tomorrow or Monday. Look how much Apple's raising it, or look how much big tech's doing. Look how much big tech's raising the market.
Oh
They're
well.
that they really do a big job. The Nasdaq and the Dow Jones. So you're talking about slowing down an economy. You're not slowing it down. You're actually like multiplying it, but you're putting a whole bunch of smaller, shares out there. You know what I mean?
Not really. You just smaller, they cost less.
Well, when you go 1,500 and you have 1,000 shares, you got 5,000 shares after that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So what does that do to the stock price?
I don't know.
It makes it go down.
Makes it go boom boom. I don't know.
It makes it go down. It makes it go down by 5. Divide that price by 5.
All right. You're getting way to the. Yeah, there you go. Center back up.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. You're getting Yancey.
But same with Apple. They're going to do a 1 and 4 split. That's going to be like, instead of them being a 400-point gain, 450-point gain on the Dow every day, they're going to be like a 110-point gain on the Dow every day. So put that into perspective. These things, this is how much the market's going to be up from here on out, and they want multiple more companies to split. And next week you're going to see multiple companies split. I mean, not next week, but you're going to hear about multiple companies split.
Okay. All right. I'm just seeing if we got anybody, any viewers or anything, real quick. I don't think it's just you and me, so we're cool for now.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We can get the cuss word out.
Yeah, later. As far as just no more cussing. All right. Well,
Me too.
whenever you're ready. Well, one more comment on that second topic, FANG stocks. Apple's the only one that didn't come off like they were lying in the antitrust. All the other ones did. My opinion only. And I watched 2.5 hours solid, and it went on for another 30 minutes to an hour. Democrats asked better questions, more to the point, like about diapers.com, actually antitrust stuff that was done. And Bezos, Zuckerberg, worst. Let me rate them in worst order. Worst, Zuckerberg. Second worst, Bezos. Third worst, CEO of Google, Pichai dude. And then they only had the other one. Apple came out the best sounding out of all this, even though they're probably just as anti-competitive. They just didn't lie about it. That's my opinion. That's all I got to say on that fact.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. I just think they can't lie about it as much because they're in China, and they're all over this country, and they're right out in the open. So,
all right. Well, whenever you're ready, we can move on to your shameless plug. You got a disclaimer or anything you want to say about that?
Oh, I own the stock. So I own this stock, and I just want anybody and everybody to know this, that I bought this stock at $3.99. Should I say that?
I don't know. You're the one that's supposed to look up all this shameless plug stuff. I wouldn't say what you bought it at. You can say that. I don't know, Bryce. I don't have any stocks.
Done deal. Already happened.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's still up, right?
Yep. So, anyways,
What's it at today?
yeah. It currently, I think it closed around 420. So earlier I was up about 3,000. I've been up about 6,500, up about 450, close to 7,000 on it. But this stock's fixing to go up to $8, $8, I do believe. Like I said, I'm in the time machine with this one. This one's on the bottom. I mean, I could have got it for about 30, 40 cents lower.
Yeah.
Just recently, but I got 4 major positions that I'm sticking with. So whether
Right.
high or dry, I ain't going until they do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, what else you want to say about them? Why do you
But-
think they're so good? Just because you bought them low and you know all the girls you know use Cody?
well, they're a European makeup company, so the British girls actually really love the Kardashians. So do American girls, but the
And
British
so
girls
the
really
Kardashians use Cody, or they rep them, or what?
well. Kylie Jenner does, and Kim Kardashian West just signed with Cody like last month.
Okay, so they rep them.
Last month that was news. Yeah, she signed almost $1 billion deal with Cody. So now both Kim
Billion?
Kardashian West,
Did you say billion?
yes, almost $1 billion, just the same as Kylie Jenner's made her a billionaire, just
Oh my
like
God,
Kim.
You got to be kidding, right?
No, these girls sell makeups to European girls like they love this stuff.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking.
It's okay.
No, it ain't okay, because...
But makeup, and Kim Kardashian West has a really good line of facial moisturizers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting into this stuff, like putting on your face to get rid of these wrinkles, man.
Okay.
But anyway, so Cody, $3.99.
Turn your head to the side. Let's look at that hair, man.
$13,400.
Let's look at the gray on the side. How we looking there? I don't know. It's hard to see out. I can't tell that. Okay, you got more gray.
Got more
you
gray
need
than you
to
do.
invest in Grecian formula.
So $13,400 on Cody. That's what I got at $3.99.
Okay.
So I'm going
So
to
it's a
be a
shameless
millionaire on
plug.
that
You
one.
own the stock. You want everybody to buy it at higher prices.
No, it's just a plug. Hey,
Yeah.
I think even right now you can still get in for 20 cents above that. Remember, guys, we're still in the time machine. Like, this stuff is going up and down every day right now. This thing is going to make $4 overnight. That is what I'm saying. And I've been trying to get this word out, but kind of going back to what I was saying with the time machine and everything, it really kind of goes with being a certain age group. Anywhere from 50 to 75, anywhere from 50 to you're not handling your life anymore. Those people are not risking their money anymore. They're just letting it sit there.
Yeah.
Right now, we are in a recession, man. We're coming out of one in a V. We're in a V, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, I'm
No,
with
this
you.
is-
I'm with you.
this
I'm
is-
listening, man. I never got into stocks. So, I mean, I was
Yeah.
always a terrible gambler. To me,
Well,
it is
I don't call it
gambling.
gambling
I know
Yeah.
you don't.
because I stay in it. I go long.
Okay.
I don't go.
So
you
what
know,
else?
I
What
take,
else you got on Cody before we get sidetracked here?
oh man,
Anything else?
they go Revlon or no, shoot, who are their competitors?
I don't have any idea. I don't
I
wear makeup.
threw it up on the website real quick.
All right. Speaking of the website, what's our time looking like?
It's on the website, so their competitors are
On
these
whose
big
website?
time on our on finance website, Intense Finance.
I don't see it
It's
anywhere.
actually on there where
Design and functions together. Okay, Laura. Secret of success. I don't know what you're talking about. Client testimonial. I'm looking, but I don't see it anywhere.
okay, never mind.
Speaking of which, we've been on. It's 7:50 right now. Let's talk about your new website for a second. I guess
Just the beginning.
yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable a couple of these other backgrounds here and go to your website, man.
Man, I feel like I didn't even plug Cody all that well.
You want to go back and talk about Cody a minute?
Nope, we got more. We got time, dude. This is the first video
Yeah.
of the channel.
I know, but if you're going to plug Cody, keep it all together. Or you know what I'm saying? Editing later for future reference. Keep your package, together. Then I don't have to jump 10 places in the video to get all the Cody stuff. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So if there's anything else on Cody, you can get it out now. Spit it out. All right, on the screen, we got a new website up here. It's called if.finance. That's all you got to type in your browser. It takes you straight there. That's if.finance. And I'll flip it up in a notepad or something. Let's do that. Put it in a notepad and just format. Font, and let's just go big.
Yeah.
That's it.
Finance.
Okay, and so we just put this website up, and yeah, it's started. Over here, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with all your blog stuff is going to end up over here, and I'm thinking I'm going to put in a different template, but like I said, this was just the start, and I don't know, later on I'll show you the back end of this thing, WordPress. So, and where's my darn logo at? Yeah, so anyway, there's the new site. Everybody, please check it out later.
Yep. Nice. It's going to have more stuff later.
Yeah, that's all you got to type right there.
I know I'll be throwing stock tips on there. I mean, but they are tips. That is it. They're strictly tips.
Yeah. So while this is going, let me flip your logo back on. I'm just setting the video in the background. We pretty much covered most of the stuff we were going to talk about today. 7:53. Been on 53 minutes. We don't have to go the full hour.
Well,
we pretty much.
The time machine. I wanted to go over a little bit. I just wanted to say this about the time machine, guys. We're still in it. Like seriously, this is a real thing. China caused it. They did. They caused this 5-6 months ago when coronavirus was released.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, but anyways, sorry that went the wrong way.
No,
But
you're fine. It's just we're not going to
Well, the stock market is still where it's at. That's what I'm saying. It never corrected itself all the way. Yes, we have come back a long ways, but all these stocks are still not where they were or are where they're going to be.
Okay, so let's check out
If you get
Go ahead, keep going.
now, also on the second topic.
Okay, what did I do? I restarted. Second topic, what?
Nothing on that. I guess we got that pretty good.
Yeah, I was just going to get to the point in this video that's upcoming. I was sick, and we all know why. Everybody in the world knows why. We're just not going to talk about it and lay blame on anybody. And it doesn't really matter to us right now because we're not monetized at this point. But when you're monetized, you just won't say why.
Right on.
Because we're not blaming anybody. And
Heck no, man. This is 2020. You know what? Everything's changed. Like, things are totally changed.
These rules are going to change too. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, this is the swamp after it's empty. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, I heard one of the FBI dudes got indicted.
I know. I saw that today.
I'm like, dang, they're going to identify someone. They needed to. These guys were in there making all these warrants for.
Come on, man. They set up some fucking kids.
Excuse the language.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
As you
Golly.
said, kids in the same sentence.
I am so sorry.
That's a good one.
See, we start
But
getting
on screen is
leisurely.
why we had the
Yes, we start getting too leisurely. I'm sorry.
yeah. So anyway, we're not going to talk about what's on screen right now. We'll customer.
Hey, this was fun. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Next one, I'm not going to be specific. I think I'm just going to go off the top of my head. I think we'll have a
offline
topic.
or maybe tomorrow I'll give you a call. I need to talk to you what I'm going to do about all your channels. Looks like we're still streaming on YouTube, Periscope, Periscope, Twitter together. I didn't even ping it on Twitter. I should be able to go to it.
Well,
and Twitch.
First one. This is the first one. I think
Get
real.
As soon as we get off the phone, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to ping you the links to the videos so you can go watch them. And hopefully the sound worked out okay. I didn't ever work on the sound this week. There's that voice meter program I was telling you. I was supposed to do that, where it brings in your sound from Skype into this meter. I never did do that. That's why we're going through the speakers, and hopefully we can hear what you said. So we're fixing to find out.
Heck yeah.
All right, so is there anything else you want to add? Let me flip up your logo here one more time.
Peace, love, and life. Can't wait till I get my laptop.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Bryce. I'm going to hit the
Laptop
stop
live.
streaming. Okay, talk to you later.